Hi, I'm Peter Haddock and I'm here a very special day at the Flannery Operator Skills Hub, where we've had the launch of a brand new industry collaboration which Eurig, you here as the technical manager for Leica Geosystems, have been heavily involved in. Yep. We've got a machine behind us, Eurig, and that machine now will never come into this area that we're stood in because it's got 3D avoidance all on there in the tablet. Tell me, how does it work and how you put it together? Because it's a collaboration with Xwatch, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right. So you have two existing systems in the Leica 3D machine control and the Xwatch height and slew and RCI. And what's new here, if you like, is the link between the two. So you're taking the positioning that Leica Geosystems are known for, you're taking the hydraulic control, the proportional control that Xwatch are known for, bringing the two systems together. And in doing so, you can set avoidance zones in a 3D environment that the machine will react to, whether that be a slowdown sort of creep, if you like, or a full stop.
Right, so when we're talking about that, we're talking about 3D, literally, you know, from height to the ground, to below the ground, left and right, etc. So where the people are slewing. So, but how does it actually work? How do you put that into the machine?
So yeah, it's all in a 3D environment, as you would be for your more sort of traditional earthworks models, which the machine control would be doing anyway. Yep. It's the same formats as you would use for your dig models, and all you're doing is telling the system to treat that model differently. Right. So as you said, it can do underground, overheads, it could do sort of virtual walls, if you have live carriageways, or if you had rail, for example. Anything that can be modelled in a 3D environment can be used as an avoidance.
The thing about this though, folks, is we're taking away the whole cab clutter scenario. We've seen safety devices added in here and there, but the MC1 tablet holds all of the software, holds the solution and the model, and that model, just like the machine control, can get updated, I'm guessing.
Yeah, so it's all configurable from our MC1 software, including the speeds for your creep, obviously the machine control itself, and we also have a camera system that can be integrated now through the machine control. So rather than having lots of screens here and obstructing the operator's view, you're keeping everything under one sort of solution, if you like. Yeah.
So when I'm in the cab and I'm the operator, then physically I'm going to be able to have more confidence looking outside where my dig zone, even if there are cabins or whatever to the side where the exclusion zone is, and then I'm going to be able to see that on the tablet, am I?
Yeah, so it's twofold really. Yes, you have a better field of view from an operator's perspective. You have fewer screens, as we've just discussed, but also, yeah, you'll see a 3D representation of the avoidance zones, and they're coloured differently to your usual dig models, and therefore, yes, you can graphically see the avoidance before you encroach upon it, if you like.
So when I've got the full map of, say, this whole site here at the Operator Skills Hub, I've now got the confidence that I can travel around once I've finished my dig job or my trench there and go to the back there and start another job, knowing that I'm not going to encroach into any of that sort of area. But what happens as things move forward on the job site and those avoidance zones need to be changed? How easy is that to do and set up?
It's very easy. You obviously need to survey whatever it is that needs to be avoided, be it underground service using GPR, or if it's an overhead structure, use more sort of traditional survey methods. Once you have that information, you could use something like ConX, yep, our cloud-based solution, to send that data across to the machine and configure everything before the machine even gets to that area of work, if you like.
Yeah. And the other thing I wanted to know, Eurig, is a lot of people are initially using simulators nowadays to get used to machine control. Yep. And is this something that is easy for people to actually put into the simulator environment as well? So when the technology's there, we can see that operating with the Flannery team here at the Operator Skills Hub.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to do. We've worked with 10-star for a number of years, and we have a solution that goes on to the 10-star, and the avoidance zones would be supported through that simulator. So you could do all the training through that.
So the fundamentals here are we're training the next generation of operators. We're upskilling Flannery's team here. Eurig and the team have been here training the trainers as well. And all of that adds up to a safer working environment. But we've had today, the important bit is national highways, tier 1 contractors, all looking at how this system works. And they've been operating it in secret in a safe place on a real world site. So this is now available to go into the industry with confidence, and it's all going to make a huge difference. So folks, if you want to be in 3D, you want to be in 3D machine control, but you don't want to get into the zone where there's a little bit of a problem because there's an underground utility, remember, don't worry about it. Just whack on the new 3D collision with Leica Geosystems MC1 machine control. Cheers, Eurig.
Thank you.